This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show, broadcasting from the Major Mortgage Man Cave. Here's Jason Walker.
Hey, what up? Happy Tuesday. Jason Walker Show back, presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana State law says it is your vehicle. It is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. Inside the Major Mortgage Man Cave today, we are going to be talking some football with Capital coach Kyle Mihelish. And also, Kaylee Chartier will join us. She is a fantastic young boxer, and she will join us coming up, here in about 15 minutes or so. And it's going to be a good time. Lots of fun. Looking forward to chatting with her as she's heading off to, I think it's Nationals she's heading off to this weekend. So, good stuff. We'll talk with her coming up. Also, your on this day in history, your auto contest performance of the week, and the walk-off, so much more. Big guest coming up still this week, too. We'll talk to Lizzie Klinker, who's going to be playing with Mackenzie Johnston over in Germany. She'll join us this week. Ryan and Darcy Mapston, the new rodeo coaches at Providence, and also Helena High coach Scott Evans will join us coming up this week, as well as high school football gets underway Friday night, Thursday night really in the AA, but across the state this week, and there's no relaxing now, as it is all here. You can watch live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com, and also JasonWalkerShow.com if you so choose. So let's see here. We're having trouble with the Facebook. It says it's working, so I don't know. If it is, it is. If it's not, I'm sorry. You can. We'll figure it out as we go through the process of trying to get the Facebook. Is the microphone going in and out too? Man, it sure sounds like it, doesn't it? We'll have to adjust that too. Lots of weirdness going on today, and that's just in here. But you're going to hear some loud noises probably over the next couple weeks. We're doing some more remodeling in the house. The master bath is getting redone. The kitchen downstairs is getting redone. So you're going to hear some noises as the workers doing a great job. But yeah, so there you go. Let's see here. Let's start off. Hey, there you go. New camera angle. Maybe we'll see if we like that or not. We'll see if we keep it. But we got this one too. So let's start off though. Hope you had a good weekend. We did. Played some golf. My wife's team actually won a scramble. It was a four-person scramble for the ladies, and her team won it with 3 people, which is awesome. So congrats to my wife and her team for winning. That's really cool. So love it. Let's see here. People are asking how to watch the show as well. Let's see, YouTube. There you go. Anyway, let's see here. Let's do our Montana Rodeo Roundup, because there were some great... do we give my wife the auto contest performance of the week? No. But she can be a nominee. Her team can, right? I like that. We can nominate. And yeah, we'll nominate her. But she's not going to win. Okay. Let's see. Where's my script? There it is. Oh, by the way, you can tweet us at JWalkerSports. You can Facebook us. You can email Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com. You can even call in 406-209-1267 or text. Man, this microphone's driving me nuts. Going to have to figure that out. All right, let's do our Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Laro Photography. Check out Mark because you need to get in to see him if you are looking for family portraits or Howard says Facebook's working just fine. So appreciate that, Howard. Hey, good to hear from you. I hadn't heard from Howard in a while. So let's see here. Facebook, what am I talking about? Oh, Mark Laro Photography. For all of your photos, engagement, family portrait, whatever you need, Mark will get it done. He takes great photos at Northern Rodeo Association photo rodeos as well. And that includes, can I go to this shot? Is it this one? Yeah. That picture right there of the young lady on horseback in Ennis last year at the Northern Rodeo, 4th of July, in Madison County. So that's a great photo. All right, your Montana Rodeo Roundup. Don't forget, Kaylee Chartier will join us coming up a little bit, and Kyle Mihelish, too. Let's see here. Your winners on the Northern Rodeo. Let's start there over the weekend. And there was just the one at Deer Lodge. And Bucky McAlpine won it from Anaconda. Bryce Patterson second, Sam Peterson third, Caleb Nordstrom was fourth. Saddle Bronc Andrew Evgene with a 73. He gets the win. John Hagan out of Helena takes second, just a point back. Ty Owens riding the bulls to a 74 from Helena. Steer wrestling, Bryce Patterson gets the win in 7-9. And then split in second and third, Sam Peterson and Colby Curran. Tie down, Carson Stevenson of Hobson gets the win. And team roping went to Cody 2, Trey Smith. Shay McDonald won the ladies barrel racing, and Megan McGinley, Madison McLaughlin, Seeley Salmond all went 2 and 6 to split the breakaway. The NRA is at Boulder for the Jefferson County Rodeo this Saturday and Sunday. On the PRCA side, let's start with the Hells Are Roaring Extreme Bulls and Broncs down in Gardner on Sunday. And Wade Sundell, great to see him back. He gets the win in Saddle Bronc. Sage Kimsey gets the win in bull riding. He had a huge weekend, and you'll hear that here in a second because Sage also won down in Billings in bull riding with a 90. Parker Bredding was second, and some pretty good money was dished out there. Let's see. Bareback, Connor Murnian won the all-around in Billings at the Yellowstone River Roundup. Lane McGehee won bareback. Steer wrestling went to Timmy Sparing. And team roping, steer wrestling, Timmy Sparing. Team roping, Brenton Hall, Chase Tryon split it with Cole Rallman and Douglas Rich, each with a 4 and 5. Saddle Bronc, Tanner Butner got the win. Chase Brooks was second. Tie down, Macon Murphy in 7 flat. And barrel racing, Maggie Polanchik got the win in 14 and 22. We mentioned Sage Kimsey getting the win there. At Baker, Chance Thiessen, your all-around. Ty Brewer takes the bareback. Brady Boyce and Tucker Allen split steer wrestling, 3 and 4. Team roping, Clay Eulery and Matt Zaccanella in 4 and 7. Saddle Bronc, Stetson Wright got the win. Tie down, Chance Thiessen. Barrel racing split first and second with Jessica Routier and Lexi Goss. Steer bull riding, Braden Richardson. Sage Kimsey was 4th. And then finally up in Kalispell, the Northwest Montana Fair and Rodeo, you had Caden Camp winning the all-around, Tristan Hansen bareback, Luke G. steer wrestling, Dustin Bird and Ike Folsom in team roping, Colby Wanchuk in saddle bronc, Landon Williams in tie-down, Destry Davenport in barrels, Jesse Hopper got the win in the bull riding with an 80. Shane Proctor went 77. Those were the only two to ride a bull in Kalispell. So the PRCA this week in Montana, Big Timber Wednesday, and then Miles City Wednesday and Thursday as we gear up for a big Labor Day weekend in 2 weeks. So there you go. All right, let's see. Let's do our auto contest performance of the week. We're just going to knock it down. And if you're speaking of knocking down, how about knocking up your truck? Lift kits. That sounded so bad. Get your lift kit, though, at Auto Concepts, your auto enhancement professionals. Not only that, you can get your cattle guards, your grill guards, your bumper guards, your whatever you want to call them guards. Also, stereo systems, detailing. And if you need a detail before the fall comes, before winter, which is coming, make your appointment now. So good stuff at Auto Concepts. All right, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week is going to go to a team this week, and it's the University of Providence volleyball team, the 14th ranked Argos, down at the Big Sky Volleyball Classic, knocked off number 8 Grandview in straight sets, 6th ranked Eastern Oregon in 5, also swept Dickinson and Northwest, and started the season 4-0. In addition, Sadie Lott of Providence was named your Frontier Conference Attacker of the Week, and Sydney Finberg-Roberts your Setter of the Week. So some fantastic volleyball being played north in Providence in Great Falls. Your Defender of the Week, by the way, Ayla Embry, just an absolute sweetheart. She has been awesome watching her grow up and become such an athletic human being. Pretty good basketball player, too, but down at Rocky playing libero for the Battling Bears. And they went 3-1, Rocky did, or the Battling Bears did, in the Big Sky Volleyball Classic. And but Providence is our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week for a team. We'll do it again next week on Tuesday. We are 2 more weeks away from being back on Mondays as well. My birthday's next week, so, and then you got Labor Day. But there you go. Let's see here. What else did we want to? I think that's. Oh, they wrapped up some golf in Billings at the Billings. We don't have Missoula invite scores yet. We do have Billings invite scores. And the Gallatin boys get the win. Laurel second. And Senior was third. On the girls' side, well, Justice Verge of Gallatin gets the win. His brother Jordan and teammate Ramey Lloyd of Gallatin tied for second. And in fourth was Stevie Voigt of Gallatin. So Gallatin boys good again. On the girls' side, the West High girls get the win. I think that's their second this year already. And Bella Johnson of West gets the victory by a lot, by 15. She was 7 under, and the next closest was 6. So 13. Yeah, 13 shot win for Bella Johnson. That's pretty good. It's very nice. There you go. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and what are we going to do? We're going to talk some boxing with a youngster who's really, really good. And she's heading off to Nationals this week in Kansas City. And we'll talk to Kaylee Chartier when we come back. Jason Walker Show presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana State law says it is your vehicle. It is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. And I told you when my vehicle was there last year, was it 13 months ago now, all the text messages and everything they did for me, which was awesome while they fixed my vehicle. I got a text yesterday that said, hey, it's been a year. Hope everything's good. That was followed up with an email. How awesome is that? Capital Collision Center on Euclid in Helena. Kaylee Chartier will join us next.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana State law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918 or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Laro Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklarophotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklarophotography.com. Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients, along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center. This segment is brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Going to talk some football with Kyle Mihelish, Capital coach. Next, Scott Evans, Helena High, tomorrow will join us. And we'll get Tyler Murray on from East Helena as well. And if you have any questions for coaches throughout the season, send them my way. Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com. All right, let's get to our first guest on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. She is 12. She is fantastic, and she's heading off to nationals for boxing this weekend in Kansas City. Kaylee Chartier joins us. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. You scare me. I met you last week. You scared the heck out of me. You're strong.
Thank you.
But you're a fantastic young girl. So tell me, how did you get into boxing?
Well, it started off when we were in gym at school, actually, and we heard a coach talking about how good his girl was. And I thought it was cool, so I wanted to get in boxing. So Mom set it up with him. He went to his gym. I checked it out. And the next day I started boxing.
And what age were you?
I was 9.
Wow, okay. So you've been doing this a few years. What do you love about it?
Well, there's a couple things I love about it. First, it's a very good outlet for me, and it's just fun, and it's something I'm good at.
Which is always a good thing, because you don't want to do it if you're bad.
Yeah, I also love meeting everybody, like meeting all the new people, getting new supporters.
Meeting or beating up people?
Meeting.
Okay, I get that. Kaylee Chartier, our guest here, Jason Walker Show on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. But, okay, so just tell me why aside from all that, when you're in the ring, what's so great about boxing for someone who's never been in a fight in his life?
Well, you get in there and you realize that like you just first before you get in there, you got to prep yourself up, and when you get in there, like not coming from my experience, I feel awesome. I know that I can do this, and again, it's not win or lose, it's win or learn, and it's just something I enjoy personally, and again, it's just something I'm good at.
You are good. You're the Montana State champ. You also won regionals, and you head off to Kansas City this weekend. When do you guys leave?
We leave on Sunday.
Okay. So you'll be fighting all next week, which is super cool. Tell me about the gym you train at.
Well, I started with one gym, then that got shut down, so I've been independent for a while, but recently we found a new gym. It's called Aitlin's Muay Thai, and I'm training there. It's more of like a MMA place, but I'm doing just boxing stuff with my coach, Donnie Nickerson.
Okay. And you mentioned the MMA. Is that something you've thought of getting into or no?
Not yet. I think I just want to focus on boxing for a little while.
Do you have a fight name?
Little Ali.
Little Ali, I love it. So do you look up to like Layla Ali then and Muhammad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also look up to T-Rex, but like the reason I got that name is because in my old gym, I stood exactly like Muhammad Ali, and then so that became my nickname.
I like that. Kaylee Chartier, our guest here, the Montana State and regional champ for boxing. How many kids are in your? Do you guys do weight classes or just ages?
Both.
Okay. So you're the what U13 champ? Is that right?
12.
U12 champ. Okay. And you're not supposed to ask girls this, but you're a boxer. So what's your weight?
Well, my weight class is 145, and right
Okay.
now I am currently 144.
Okay. Hey, stay under that while you get to Kansas City.
Yeah.
How many girls across the state did you have? Or did you fight guys and girls?
Well, I only fight girls.
Oh, okay. So how many girls are in your division in weight class in the state of Montana?
In the state of Montana, there's only 3 girls in my weight class.
Okay.
At the moment.
And then what about the region? So what is the? I mean, who is in your region? Like what states?
Idaho, Oregon, Washington, and Montana.
Okay. And you're like God, you're really good. Okay. So you won the region. How many girls did you have to beat to win that?
1.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's an easy day of work, right? So this isn't like wrestling where you're fighting fighting like 3 times in a day.
Well, not the other competitions, but for Kansas City, gotta fight.
Okay.
Continuously every day, unless you don't win, but that's just a learning experience.
Gotcha. But you're not going to lose, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
But we don't lose. We win or learn.
Win or learn. I like that. Kaylee Chartier, our guest here, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. All right, tell me more about how you get pumped up for a fight.
Well, first of all, my mom's there. She pep talks me. My coach, when he can make it, he pep talks me. And it's just, I talk to myself. I tell myself I can do it because you never want to doubt yourself. But at the same time, you never want to look down on your opponent.
Right. Do you know anything about your opponents coming into this week?
Nope.
Nothing at all, huh?
Nah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Gotcha. Hey, that doesn't matter because then you just figure it out on the fly, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We're talking with Kaylee Chartier. She is I don't want to say world class yet, but she's on her way to being a world class boxer. 12 years young, and has been boxing for 3 years, almost 4 years now.
Yep.
Okay. And people need help or need to help you, right? I mean, how can they help you with getting you off to Kansas City and everything after that?
Well, sponsorships, just support. There's some people that aren't in companies, but they still sponsor me.
Okay. They just get a hold of your mom there at the Overland?
Yeah, or my mom, she just goes around and tries to find people. And, like, like she says, anything helps.
Gotcha. Yeah, it definitely does because traveling around fighting is it's not cheap.
Definitely not.
Okay. All right. So tell me about the silver gloves you went to.
Well, which one?
The one in January, the national. Last year, I guess it was.
All right. Well, that one. Last year was canceled, actually.
Oh, what? Okay. I can hear you. I got Mom right there. I was looking online, so that's why I was asking. But okay, what's your record?
I have 19 fights and 4 losses.
So 19 wins or 19 fights?
19 fights.
Okay,
and then
so
I've
you're
only
15
lost
and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
When was your last loss?
My last loss. Let me think.
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. Actually. Yeah, it has been a while since my last loss.
Beautiful. Kaylee Chartier, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. So people, you leave on Sunday, so people have some time to get in and help send you off there. But you got some great sponsors, right? I mean, this is something that you can't do alone.
Yeah. And I'm grateful for all of my sponsors and all my supporters.
What do kids say when they see you? Like, see how your success?
Well, they say that I've had a couple kids say that they wish they could be like me, but again, it's not about being like me. It's about doing what you want to do.
Gotcha. Hey, I got a great comment online that's from somebody that talked about your winning or learning, and they said that's the best statement they've heard that they're going to start using from now on. So nice job.
Thank you.
Kaylee Chartier, a guest here on the Jason Walker Show. So tell me about Kansas City. What can we expect as competition down there? I mean, I know you don't know who you're fighting, but this is going to be the best of the best.
Well, sorry, could you repeat that again?
It'll be the best of the best down in Kansas City, right? So tell me about the competition. I mean, we know that you've motored your way through the state and through regionals, but how many girls box across the country?
There's quite a few, but there's not many in my weight class that I know of.
Gotcha. So you got a good chance. Have you? Is this your first trip to nationals or second?
Third.
Third. Okay, so you were 9, 10, and 12.
Yep.
Okay. When's your birthday?
October 4th.
October 4th. Okay. My mom's birthday's in October. She's mean too and scares me, so I like that. You got something together with my mom. And you're both kind of tiny. All right. You wear glasses. When I met you last week, and you don't wear contacts, but you don't obviously fight with your glasses on. So you fight, essentially you're, I don't want to say blind out there, but blind. Right?
Yeah. A little bit, but I do work with it. I like to get in close, and that's mainly when I do my best. But
gotcha. Righty or lefty?
Righty.
Okay, so that's your power punch. You jab with your left. You're knocking out with the right. Are you guys allowed to knock each other out?
If we can, yeah.
You have to wear headgear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Until you go pro, but.
Okay. Have you thought about the Olympics in a few years?
I've thought about Junior Olympics.
Okay. That's a good start. Junior Olympics,
but
and then get off to the Olympics. That'd be awesome.
Yes, but in 2028, my goal is to join the USA team.
Okay. That's perfect, because you'll be older than 19, right? Yeah, I can do math, I think. Talking with Kaylee Chartier. All right, so that's Paris. Is that the Olympics in Paris, I think? 2028. Hey, there's another great boxer from the state of Montana by the name of Todd Foster from Great Falls. Has he reached out to you?
Not that I've heard of, nope.
Okay. He was on an Olympic team for Montana too. So there you go. I'm just saying. And he was pretty good. He had fights on ESPN, everything. Where can we watch your fights this week? Or
I believe
in Kansas City.
I believe so. They're pretty sure there's a fight on the USA Ringside Boxing.
Okay.
There's live, I believe.
Okay, we'll check that out. Can you come back on when you win nationals?
Absolutely.
Okay. Win or learn, you got to come back on and tell me how the experience was, and we'll have you in the studio then.
All right.
All right. What else do you want people to know about you and about boxing?
Well, first, can I thank a couple of my sponsors?
Absolutely, Kaylee.
All right. I want to say thank you to all my sponsors, starting off with Tree Professionals, Overland Express, North Hills, sorry, I cannot speak at the moment.
Do you have your glasses on?
Property Management. Yep. So, North Hills Property Management, Oaks Fencing, Lithia, Queen's Palace, Legacy Inc., Karma Corner, Village and Pizza, and MT Glass, R&R Diesel.
Nice. I like that. You'll be able to add the Jason Walker Show to that tomorrow too, because I'm going to stop in and see your mom. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. We wish you the best of luck, and say hi to your mom. Say hi to Phil, and over there at the Overland. Who's your idol?
My idol is Muhammad Ali. I actually have two idols.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali and T-Rex.
Okay. Why T-Rex?
Well, she's inspired me because she started off pretty low, kind of like I did, and she didn't quit. And she's also a female boxer that I really look up to, and my goal is to be somewhat like her.
Nice. Man, that would be awesome. I can't wait to talk to you when you guys get back, in a week and a half?
Friday.
Oh, so you're only gone for 5 days.
Yeah.
Fly down, knock the crap out of some people, come back a national champ. How's that sound?
Pretty good.
Hey, Kaylee, I'm going to let you run, but thanks for your time. And like I said, good luck in Kansas City, and we'll chat when you get back, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. That is Kaylee Chartier joining us, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. She's going to win nationals next week down in Kansas City. It's going to happen. She's awesome, and we are proud to be one of her sponsors. So it's going to be fun. And think about, you look at, boxing needs good stories, because everybody talks about MMA and UFC and all that. All that. I'm not a fan. I'm a boxing guy. I want to watch boxing. And the 70s and 80s, Friday night fights, sitting with my grandpa Keith watching those. I remember in the 80s growing up watching those. I believe they were on NBC or something, or USA, but those were awesome. And then you had the Tyson, I don't know if there's been great boxing since late 90s maybe? I know Klitschko's good, or was, all of that, but it's not the same as it used to be. And boxing needs a good feel-good story, and this would be great. Little 12-year-old from Montana, kicking ass and taking names. How awesome is that? So thanks to Kaylee Chartier and her mom for setting that up, and good luck down in Kansas City. All right, quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk some high school football. Can you believe the season starts Thursday in the AA? Friday night, a huge game. Capital will host the Bozeman Hawks at Vigilante, and we'll talk to Kyle Mihelish next when we return here, Jason Walker Show.
Store-wide savings is what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Laro Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklarophotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklarophotography.com. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show. Welcome back, Jason Walker Show on a Wednesday. It was fun talking to Kaylee Chartier a moment ago. If you missed it, you can go on to our website, jasonwalkershow.com, and check it out. 12-year-old boxing sensation. Won Montana, won regionals, and she's going to win nationals next week down in Kansas City. Can't wait. You know what else we can't wait for is the start of the high school football season. Oh, see, that's called a segue. That was awesome. Which starts mostly Friday. Starts Thursday in the AA, but Friday night, big games. Helena High's up at Great Falls High. You've got Sentinel hosting Billings West. That'll be a fun one. You also have Bozeman traveling to the Queen City to take on the Capital Bruins. And joining us now to talk about the summer, the preparation, and getting ready for the season opener on Friday nights, the head coach, Kyle Mihelish. And he joins us now here on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. All right, Coach. Well, tell me how the summer went besides short. Did you do anything fun?
Yeah, I did with my children. We went to Red Lodge. Got a little break there. Never been over that part of the state. Went to the Beartooth Highway, and that was a good time. And then dropped down into Yellowstone and West Glacier and did a few things. And that was after the June, July, everything as far as weight training. So I was able to get away for a few days, which is always nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't usually get a chance to do that.
No, normally you don't when you're a football coach. It's weight room and early mornings, and then you roll into the season.
And you're helping out with cheerleading, I hear, too.
Well, if I had time, I would.
Kyle Mihelish joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Yeah, how many guys did you have all summer, typically, on average?
Well, we combined it between boys and girls. Boys were probably, 60, 70 a morning, and girls maybe about 40, 50. So we were over 100 probably most mornings.
Nice.
Usually when it got to the weekends, those Fridays might be a little light, or those Mondays might be a little light, but we understand families need to go on vacation and do those types of things, and those are important for those kids too, to get away from us and go do their thing. But we're pleased with the numbers, and the majority of our football boys were there. Some were in baseball, some were busy doing other things, but our nucleus, our core, they were there.
Any new staff changes this year?
No staff changes. Everybody's back. Everybody's doing the same role. It's good to have that continuity and consistency, and those guys are good guys. They work hard. We're all in it for the same reason. Coach these young men and try and get them to win a few football games and build relationships with them. That's always the best part.
We're talking with Capital High football coach Kyle Mihelish on the Jason Walker Show. You got your scrimmage. You got 2 days out of the way. You had your scrimmage last week. Positives and things that you need to work on.
Well, I think the biggest thing is we need to see live fire in a sense. We need to be tested. We need to see how our kids react. We do have some guys coming back, but we still have a lot of new faces, and we're pretty heavy junior laden. I mean, they're talented kids. They have some skill. We have some size, but we need to see if we're any good. But positive, they're a good group of kids to be around. I mean, they're on time. They're coachable. They're good in the film room. Obviously, school hasn't started yet. Most of them are good in school. So I mean, it's a good, fun group to be around. So I look forward to seeing what we have on Friday night.
Have you named a starter for quarterback?
We have not named a starter. We've graded them all the way through 2 days, scrimmage. They are nearly exactly 1% apart from one another.
Wow.
As far as production. We're gonna put them in the situation on Friday night where we're gonna see who is gonna compete and who can get some things done as far as managing the game and making good decisions and limiting turnovers and getting in the end zone. All of those will be factors as we continue through this.
Joey Michelotti, Hudson Grovem, the two junior quarterbacks vying for that starting job. What does one do different than the other? What are their differences? I mean, we know they're both really good, but what's the differences between them?
There's not a lot. I mean, it's like they're the same guy. I'd say probably Hudson may throw a little bit better ball. Joey's probably a little more agile, can maybe run a little bit better in open space. But other than that, everything that they've been graded on is very similar as far as good decision-making and bad decision-making. I mean, it's basically the same. And like percentage-wise and production, it's the same. I'd say the biggest difference, not the biggest, but Hudson probably slings a little bit better and Joey a little bit better in open space.
Talking with Kyle Mihelish, the Bruin football coach at Capitol High, Jason Walker Show. So you're just going to throw them both out there Friday night and to a really good football team and say, see what you can do.
Yeah.
I like
we're
it.
We're going to see what they're going to do. And, we're going to, you ask them to say which one he wants the job, and they're pretty tight. They're neck and neck. So we're going to see what live fire does for them Friday night.
A lot of college coaches, and you know this, would rely on some of it with the team. But this is all on the coaches. It's not, the team's not going to help choose.
The team's going to help do what?
Choose which quarterback they want.
Well, it's something we may talk to the seniors about before we make a decision here in the future. But the seniors are the captains and see what their feel is, and if they maybe have a specific player that they, would follow a lot easier than maybe another. But they're both great kids. I mean, they are. So it'll be, when it happens, it'll be a difficult decision.
Take me through your skill positions, and let's start with the running backs and then move on out to the receivers.
Running backs, we have Dylan Graham there and Luke Sullivan. Dylan's a junior. We do have two younger kids there, in Mateo Buney and Tuff Adams, all very capable young men. Dylan's going to be the starter. He's going to be the guy we go with. He's also going to get some defensive time. But, I kind of like our running back situation.
And then
receiving?
Yeah, out at receiver.
Yeah, receiver. We have Tom Carter. He's back. Eric Cockhill's back. Nick Michelotti, he's a junior for us. He's a 6'3", 4 kid, 200 pounds. He's a big kid. He moves well. Boy, he looks the part. I tell you, he's going to be the first guy off the bus for us when we travel.
I like that.
He's going to be the first guy they see. But no, and then we have, Mason Green and some kids that could get some two-way time. I do like our speed on the perimeter. If we can get them the ball, I think they can make some things happen.
That's the nice thing is you got that experience running back and also on the receiving core, but you got to find a quarterback first. But tell me about the offensive line. How many of those guys are going to go both ways as opposed to
Dylan Cunningham
and
Talon Marsh are going to be two-way guys. I'm not talking every play. When we
do
two-way, we're not going to be grinding them every play, but those two are going to be kind of the mainstay there. Beeler, he'll be an offensive tackle, and he'll get some D-tackle time. We have Henry Gross, who's not going to play offensive line. I was just thinking of him. He's more of an H-back type DN guy. But O-line-wise, having Cunningham back is great. Talon gives us a lot of speed and, some physicality to the offensive line. He's just a fast, aggressive kid. He goes 100% all the time. And, we're going to fill in with some other guys. We've kind of set it, but there's a couple that may split some time, but we have the five settled more or less. But we are going to rotate. We are going to spell guys, so we want them to be fresh as they can be.
Right, yeah. Well, and
first game's going to be a lot of jitters.
No question about that. We'll talk about that first game in a second. Let's switch over to that defensive side of the ball, and let's start with the front seven. What do you like there?
I really think our defense is going to be fast, and I think they're going to be pretty good if they can, just stay consistent and schematically understand what we're trying to do. Like I said, Talon Marsh and Cunningham will get reps there as a three technique. Gross will be a weak side end for us, and we have a kid that we wanted to come along a little earlier last year, Cole Soper. He's a field end for us. He's 6'3", 220 pounds, and he can run.
Man.
In our linebacking core right now, our starters will be Kovic at an outside linebacker. He's a 100% guy. He goes hard all the time. He's a fun kid to coach. And one of our captains, Tucker Zantos, our Mike. And then our will linebacker is going to be a newcomer to the scene, Joey Lauerman. Put a lot of time in the weight room, spent a lot of time in the film room. He's been around every day. We like everything that Joey's been doing. And secondary-wise, we get our two corners back in Green and Briscoe, and then we're rotating 3 or 4 guys there at safety with Tom Carter, Graham, Cole Christensen, and Nick Michelotti are kind of the main 4 there right now. But, no, I do like our defense. I think they're going to be fun to watch.
Man, and your defense has always been good. But, man, when you have that experience coming back, Coach, on both sides of the ball, that's huge, especially in the double-A.
No, it is huge. We're so far ahead of where we were last year at this time. I don't want to say there's a comfort level. There never is, but just where we're at and understanding what we want to accomplish and terminology, verbiage, schemes, we are way ahead of where we were.
It's talking to Kyle Mihelish, the Capital High football coach, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. Tell me about Bozeman, because they're perennially good, just like Capital, just like West, just like Helena High. I mean, there's 6, 7 teams in the AA that you can count on every year being good, and Bozeman's one of them.
Yeah, Bozeman. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably maybe see the effect of the split here in the next few years, but it doesn't necessarily look like that on film. I mean, they have some big physical guys. They have some speed on the outside. The quarterback, 6'3", 200 pounds. I mean, he's not lacking. I mean, he doesn't have 30 seniors like he did last year, Coach Weshy.
Right.
But he's got a core group coming back, and they look good on film. So certainly it's going to be a dogfight, and we're going to have our hands full on Friday night.
It'll be nice to be at home, I'm sure, even though the track looks nice.
Yeah, the track looks great.
So that'll be
Supposed
good.
to be finished by the weekend.
That'll be nice.
Yep.
So Bozeman's going to be good. Tell me about the rest of the Western AA, though. I know these are non-conference games for the first couple, but what's your thoughts of the West?
Well, like I said, is every week is tough in the AA.
Yeah.
When you're going up against guys that are tremendous coaches, and that's across the board in the AA. In the West, I think Butte's going to be solid. I think Sentinel is probably the favorite. Helena High is going to be good with obviously Hewitt and some of what they got going there. I don't know much about Kalispell because Alex Cummings there, the new guy. I don't necessarily know what he has coming back and what they're going to do schematically. We'll be able to get some film on them the first couple games. We'll play them game 3. Glacier's going to be good. They got the big stud running back.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the Missoula schools, Mick Morris always puts out a product at Hellgate. He loves throwing the ball around and has extremely athletic kids. Big Sky's hard-nosed. They always come and play hard, and it's just a fight with them for 4 quarters.
Yep.
And like I said, Sentinel's probably the favorite. Dane's got some things going on there, and they got some kids. They got some talent, size, and speed, and I think the West will be tough.
And then what do you know about the East? Aside from your non-conference games, when do you start focusing on, what week of the season, like this is a potential playoff down the road? Or do you?
Do we start worrying about the East?
Yeah, when do you start paying attention, aside from the non-conference games?
Well, you pay attention to them every week, and you'll maybe watch a little of their film throughout the week to see what it looks like, because you never know if you're going to see one of them down the road. And you kind of want to see, what they have for his talent and speed and what they're doing formation-wise and defensively. So you do have that in the back of your mind as the season goes. And, if we do play them, then maybe this is something we would do.
Sure.
But other than that, and once we hit conference, it's pretty much we're concentrating on who we're playing, and we got to take care of our own business.
How many times this year are you going to give me that phrase right there? 1 game at a time, take care of our own business.
I don't know how many times you're going to interview me.
Well, at least 9. So.
Well, you're going to get it at least 9 times.
I love it. Oh, man. So, looking forward to the season. What game are you looking forward to in the AA that's not yours this week?
I was kind of anxious this weekend to see what West Sentinel looks like.
Yep.
West has got to go to Sentinel. So that'll be interesting Friday night to see where those two are at. I mean, has Sentinel rebounded from losing all of their guys, or, and West gets back a lot of guys, so are they just, hit the ground running and Sentinel's a little down compared to the top tier, or, that'll be interesting to see.
It'll be a fun game for sure. It's going to be a fun opening weekend. Who wins the FCS title this year?
The FCS title this year?
Yep.
I'm going to say the Cats or the Grizz.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you staying politically correct and not choosing one because you've got recruits at both?
No, that's what I hope for every year. Hopefully the Cats or the Grizz win that thing, and those guys will go deep. Apparently both of them are supposed to be pretty good.
That's what I hear. We'll see. The new coach down in Bozeman. We'll see what happens there, but
right.
It'll be fun. How much time do you spend watching other football that's not high school?
Oh, probably when we get done with our Saturday film sessions and meetings and Sunday film sessions and meetings.
Okay.
It's Saturday night. It's at my house. It's college football, and Sunday night it's NFL football. Whether it be with friends and family or myself or myself and my son and daughters, it's once football hits, everybody in the family knows that it's football season, and that's what we're doing.
I've never been invited over, so I must not be friend or family.
Well, maybe we'll have you over.
That didn't sound promising. Hey, give me a time that I can stop by in the mornings to come see you to get that helmet.
I'll have prep period at 10:30.
Okay, I will. Well, I was thinking tomorrow.
Or we can get it to you anytime. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got to get that Capital. I mean, the Billings West helmet looks pretty good in the studio, along with the college helmets I got, but I don't have that Capital one, so I'll be there.
I can have one of the assistants pull a helmet, and then we'll figure out how we're going to get it to you.
We'll make it happen, Coach. I appreciate it. Looking forward to chatting all season long and following the Bruins and the AA. It's going to be another great season, and
Perfect.
And hopefully we're talking a lot this year. How's that?
Yeah, you bet.
That was Capital coach Kyle Mihelish joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline, and there you go, Capital. We'll talk to Helena coach Scott Evans tomorrow here on the show, and that's going to be a lot of fun. All of our guests appear via the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline for all your auto, home insurance needs. It is Mike Miller State Farm in Helena. All right, let's do this. All Horses, All Montana. Montana Horses magazine, packed with every wonderful, wow-worthy thing that you'll want to know about all things Montana horses. Time for On This Day in History. It is presented by Big Sky Printwear. We print what you wear, and that includes Jason Walker Show shirts. It includes pretty much whatever you need to get done. Go see Sheila and the girls. One shirt, 1,000 shirts, they'll do it, and they'll do it right the first time, so it doesn't have to be done a second. Today is Tuesday, August 24th. It is Peach Pie Day. It is also National Waffle Day. I like waffles. 1919, Cleveland pitcher Ray Caldwell flattened by a bolt of lightning. He lived. 1925, U.S. Women's Open tennis Helen Wills Moody wins her third straight singles title. And then 4 years later, on this date, 1929, she would again win her third straight title. So she won in 23, 24, 25, lost 26, and then came back to win 27, 28, 29. 1945, Bob Feller returns from the Navy to strike out 12. Was it yesterday was the anniversary of his debut, Bob Feller? And he was 17 years old, and he struck out 15 batters in his debut. 1989, Pete Rose suspended from baseball for life for gambling. 2004, Kerry Walsh, Misty May team up to win the women's beach volleyball gold at Athens. Let's see, happy birthday today on 1890. Duke Kahanamoku, the swimmer, surfer, gold medalist, was born in Honolulu, the father of surfing. 1960, Cal Ripken Jr. was born, and Reggie Miller, the basketball great, 1965. On this date in 1891, Thomas Edison patented the motion picture camera. And 1960, on this date in Vostok, Antarctica, the world record was set for the low of negative 127 degrees. That's a little on the chilly side.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky, and they are on Euclid in Helena. Check out Cafe Zydeco if you want some great Cajun food. The Hush Puppies, fried green tomatoes, and more. Oh, those are just sides. So good. Cafe Zydeco on Euclid in Helena. Had a great show. Had fun today talking with Kaylee Chartier. Now, we'll keep an eye on where she's going to be and keep an eye on her advancement next week down in Kansas City. You can watch, just Google U.S. Amateur Boxing, I think. Kyle Mihelish joining us too. Tomorrow on the show, we'll talk to Ryan and Darcy Mapston, the new rodeo coaches up at Providence. We'll talk to Helena High football coach Scott Evans about the Bengals' future season. They have their quarterback, unlike Capital, which has a battle going on. But we'll find out about Caden Hewitt tomorrow from Scott Evans. If you missed anything, go to jasonwalkershow.com. We'll do it again tomorrow at 4. And hope you join us. Have a great Tuesday. And see you tomorrow.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.